So I'm going to talk to you guys about Stampjoy. If you have come to Stampjoy before, give a shout out. Let me know. Did you enjoy the event? What was your favorite part about it? I hope so. Stampjoy is something we've been doing for several years, and last year I believe was our 6th year holding Stampjoy. It was an in-person event that happened here in our local hometown, and we're just north of the Des Moines area in Des Moines, Iowa. And last year we had, I think, right around 300 women from all over the country come and join us here in the Des Moines area for our Stampjoy event. It was a 2-day event and included all kinds of fun things, and we just had a really grand time together. I really am sad that this year we are not going to be able to meet in person, because so many of the wonderful relationships that I have from this stamping industry were built through Stampjoy. So it's a time for me to see all of you. There are a lot of industry partners that join us, and I am certainly going to miss seeing everyone in person, but there's a silver lining. So this year, as you know, if you've been paying attention, Stampjoy is going to be a virtual event. So we will still be having Stampjoy. It will still be a fun time to gather together, still be a way that we can connect. So hopefully, we are hoping you will join us and enjoy this format this year as we all kind of navigate what this looks like for us in the future. So you want to hear about Stampjoy? You ready? Okay, so you're used to, if you've attended before, you're used to having a class at Stampjoy or multiple classes to choose from. This year we will have, I guess I should mention, Stampjoy is October 9 and 10, so it is still a 2-day event. You can choose to participate in just the Saturday option, or you can do the Friday and Saturday option. So on Friday, which is October 9th, we will be hosting a class. Now the class will take place in 3 different sessions, and it will be taught by 3 teachers. So the same class is happening throughout the day in 3 sessions, so you would simply choose which session works best for your timeline. We'll have a morning, an afternoon, and the evening. So the class content is the same. We'll be making the same projects, so don't worry. If you choose one class, you won't miss out on anything. It's all the same. And we wanted to, I guess, be able to bring you more than just one teacher. So instead of doing multiple classes where it would be hard to kind of manage the schedules and the start and stop times of everything, we decided to do just this one class, but bring you 3 teachers. So we are taking a team teach approach, and our classes always have 4 projects. And so Heather Nichols, Susan Block, and I will be teaching this class together. So I will be teaching 2 cards, and then Heather and Susan will each be sharing 1 project with you. So I think it's going to be super fun. The class is going to include an exclusive stamp and die set. So you'll get that mailed to you along with all of the prepped pieces that you'll need in order to complete the projects. There will be some supplies that you'll need to provide yourself, and that list will be available when we launch registration tomorrow at 9 a.m. So I don't think I mentioned that little detail. We are ready to launch registration tomorrow at 9 o'clock. So even more details will be out and available to you to peruse before you register. But I wanted to give you just an idea today of the kind of format for the event. One thing that I've noticed, a lot of you are saying maybe the date doesn't work for you, or the times won't work for you because you're working, or etc. We do have an option. So if you're not able to attend the class live, we will be producing video that you can watch afterwards and follow along to complete the projects. So if you still want to receive the exclusive stamp set and the die, and all of the instructions and prepped pieces, you can still sign up for the class, and we will get you all of those things, and you'll just watch not a live event, but something provided to you after the event through a video. So also, I have not mentioned this detail either. Our virtual event will be held through Facebook. So you will be required to have a Facebook account in order to watch the live stream videos. The class will be done through a Facebook Live. then we can have all of our fancy kind of cameras and angles and everything so you can see close up what we're doing. And then also the Saturday portion of the event will be held through Facebook as well. So if you don't have a Facebook account, maybe now's the time to create one. Or if you don't want to create a Facebook account, again, that's fine. You can watch the videos afterwards if you still want to receive all the goodies and participate in the event, just not in the live portion. So, okay, let's see. What's next? Let's talk Saturday. So that was Friday is the class. Now Saturday is our kind of the main event, and typically at Stampjoy during our main event we set up different make and take stations that you travel around to and create the projects that are at each of those stations. We are going to be doing something very similar to that. You will still have the 10 make and take projects, and I will be joining you live hosting with several different industry partners, designers, just fun people that you will have a chance to get to know and meet and learn from. So we will be joining you throughout the day on Saturday based on we're kind of ranging from a 9 to 5 schedule, and all of this is Central Time. Of course, we will provide videos after the fact. So, you know, if you are overseas or you live in California and you don't want to wake up at 7 a.m., you can join in at any point in time, and anything that you missed, you can check out later, either through the Facebook Live links if you're on Facebook, and if not, we'll provide those videos for you to see. So Saturday includes the 10 make and take stations. Well, they're not stations, they are live events that come to you. And then let's see, what else? Okay, so when registration starts, you will have 2 options. You can either sign up for Saturday only, which includes the 10 make and takes, or you can sign up for Saturday plus the class. Now, if you sign up for Saturday only, what you receive is all of the prepped materials to create your make and takes. Now, that you will have to provide some of your own supplies. I think mostly it's going to be ink and, you know, the general supplies, adhesives, things that most crafters have. A heat tool, embossing powder, things like that that we might need you to provide. However, you will receive in your goodie bag all of the stamps and products that you need to create the projects. We might have you substitute a stencil if you have, you know, perhaps the card uses a chevron, but you don't have a chevron, so you're going to substitute a polka dot. We will give you all the supply lists if you want to purchase ahead of time, but you certainly don't have to invest in the products in order to create the projects. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, so with the Saturday registration, you get those prepped materials. You'll get an exclusive stamp set that you will use in your make and takes, and you'll get any sentiments and images, etc., that we need you to use for those make and takes. We also have other exclusives that we always include. We put in things like Tailored Expressions embossing folders, fun enamel pins. We've done all kinds of stuff before in our goodie bags. We say the goodie bag is valued at over $75. And I know there's been talk about, I hope there's a t-shirt this year, but I have something even more exciting, I think. So this year, instead of a t-shirt, we are doing an apron in your goodie bag. So you will get our exclusive Stampjoy apron and all those other extra goodies. There will also be giveaways throughout the day, so you do not need to be present to win the giveaways. We'll do the drawings while we're live, and then we'll contact people afterwards. So if you're not able to attend the live portion, no worries, you can still win the prizes. And we'll have several grand prizes from our sponsor partners as well. So lots of prizes to be had. And then we always do a takeaway, we call it a takeaway treat. Some years it's actually a treat. It's been a cookie that's customized to look like our logo, or a cupcake with teal frosting. A couple years ago we did a coffee mug that said "Share Joy" on it. Last year we did a cool stamp that said "Handmade in," and then had the different states of each of our attendees. So it had like the shape of Iowa, and it said "Handmade in Iowa," kind of a back of your card stamp. So we have something really cool planned for your takeaway treat that everyone will also get in their goodie bags. So Liz says your goodie bags are always great. So I think I think we do. This is not junk that you won't want. This is exclusive product that is brought just to you as a participant of Stampjoy. So I think it's really exciting, and it's always fun to see what comes in the goodie bag. I know it's one of everybody's favorite parts. So that is the Saturday event, and what you will get with that. Your registration fee also includes the shipping cost to get these materials to you. So if you live in the US, there will be no additional shipping charge. However, I really hate international shipping, but if you live overseas, there is a surcharge for the shipping, and we've determined that in order to get the supplies to our international people in time to participate in the live event, we need to ship them via a reliable service that is actually making it into these different countries. I know with COVID, there's a lot of uncertainty with the mail service. So we have chosen to, I guess, just pay a little bit extra for the assurance that you guys will have your products in order to participate. So we will be shipping via DHL, in some cases UPS, depending on what country you live in, and we just had to pass on a portion of that charge. We're taking on a portion of it ourselves as well. So that's with just the international. Anyone living within the US, it is included in your registration fee, the cost of shipping all these materials to you. So that's for Saturday. And now if you choose to add on the Friday portion, you cannot just sign up for Friday classes. You either have to sign up for Friday plus the class, or Saturday plus the class, or just Saturday. So those are the only two options. So if you decide to add the class on, you get all of the prepped materials to create the projects. You get to access Heather and Susan and I for the live event, and you get that exclusive stamp set and die that we'll be using in the class. So that's the additional add-on for the class. Okay, I think I may be ready for questions. I hope that I have been seeing these comments just go by quicker than I can keep track. So I know I probably missed some. Hopefully Charlie's getting you guys taken care of. We had a good chat yesterday about just making sure we can answer everybody's questions. And since this is our first time doing this, I really, I encourage you guys to ask questions. And if it's something we don't know the answer to, or we possibly haven't thought of it yet, we will definitely get back to you. So feel free to ask about that. Let's see, I think I've answered most of these questions. Chris asked, the Friday and Saturday stamp sets are different. Correct. The Friday one is for the class, and then the Saturday exclusive is for, it will come in your goodie bag of Saturday attendee goodies. So let's see what else. Somebody had asked this morning if we have a registration cap. So we kind of have a number in our brain that that's kind of our don't go over this number, but we're going to see how far we get, if we can hit that, and we might open up some additional spots. Because this is virtual, we do have that opportunity. We just want to make sure we give everyone the best experience. So I am not thinking this is going to sell out in one day, so you can get there tomorrow, check it out, make plans with your friends. I've heard from several groups that are going to put small groups of people together and all kind of get together in somebody's living room, watch the lives, interact with each other. I just love that, because that's what Stampjoy is about. It's about the relationships and the connection, and I want you guys to have that, even if we're not all able to be together. So if you have a friend or a family member or someone that you can be in the same space together and enjoy the event, I would think that would be a fun time. So I know some of you are thinking of that, and if you're not able to do that for whatever reason, don't worry. We all make friends. That's what Stampjoy is all about. We always say every year, even if you came alone, you're not going to leave alone. That we will provide ways that you can kind of interact with each other on a virtual basis, and hopefully you will bring yourself away from the event with a new friend if you came by yourself. So, okay, let's see. Will we be able to see the class cards before registering? I'm sorry, you will not be able to see the class cards. I think we could have several of our people who have attended previously that would vouch for our classes. These aren't simple cards that you just glue together. We always try to teach you a technique with every project, and tips and tricks similar to what I do on my live videos, and we'll complete the whole project together. Let's see, shopping. Yes, there will be shopping. So that's a big part of Stampjoy in person. We set up a huge store. Obviously, we can't do that, so we have a huge website that you can shop from. There will be special shopping perks for those who are signed up. There will be before the event perks and during the event weekend perks for shopping on the website. So there will also be those discounts and extra special things going on for people who place those orders. Let's see, what else am I seeing? Yes, Charlie says we'll be sending out more emails. So if you're not signed up for our email list, she did give that link. So now is the time. Tomorrow, the registration link goes out live to anyone who's signed up for our registration or for our email list. And then on Thursday, it will go out to our entire email list. So if you're signed up for that list, you should see those details tomorrow. Some people are asking about the costs. I'm not sure if Charlie's answered that, but I was going to save that news for tomorrow. So you can check out all the lists of everything that is included in Stampjoy and then the costs as well. So it's one cost for Saturday only, and then an additional cost for Saturday plus the class. Let's see what else we have. Yes, we miss you too. Okay, good. Charlie did address the cost, so all the options will be available tomorrow, and you can check that out, but it's around $150 to $200 depending on which option you choose, and whether you're located internationally and have that surcharge on the shipping. All right, will you have a family registration type? We will not have a family registration type. You know, that is one thing that I did not think about. Let me think on that some more. Right now, we don't have that option. Just every person that's going to be participating needs to sign up, and then you'll get the supplies. So I know this person who commented, I'm sorry, I forgot to look at your name, said there are 3 people in the same house that want to participate, but we don't need 3 different stamp sets. I think it actually might be valuable for you to have 3 stamp sets just so there's not a lot of sharing happening during the event. The time that we're on the live event is going to be limited, and so a lot of sharing will result in kind of slower I guess, ability to get through the projects. So I guess at this point, I would encourage you to just sign up individually for each person who wants to attend. The other thing, I guess there are some other workarounds, but that's kind of what I'm thinking right now. Just to make it the ease of moving through the class projects, you'll probably all want to have your own set. Oh, also I wore my shirt today. It says Share Joy. This just reminds me of Stampjoy because it's cozy and I wear it every year. And yeah, so since we're talking about Stampjoy today, I just thought I gotta wear my Share Joy shirt. This is an example. This actually isn't one of the shirts that we gave away, but an example of something that we would give away each year. So every year we've done Stampjoy, there has been either a t-shirt or this year will be an apron in your goodie bag. So something that you can wear that just reminds you of the event that you participated in. Okay, somebody said, you guys are so thorough, sounds like an awesome event. You know what? That is something we really try to be. We try to think of everything. We try to make you feel very special as an attendee of our events. And hopefully those of you who have attended can attest to that for us. So if people have questions, have not attended Stampjoy in person and are kind of wondering what this experience is about, obviously it won't be the same virtually as it has been in person, but hopefully you can give people just a glimpse of what they're hopefully going to encounter. We are working very hard behind the scenes and we're excited to welcome you into this new format. So would we be able to purchase a Share Joy t-shirt? You know what? This might be showing up on our website soon since you asked. So yes. Or Annabeth says different is good. It sure is. You know, I try to see the good in things, and there has been a lot of good that has come out of this. I know it's not comfortable for all of us, and it's been a lot of hardship and heartache too. But in focusing on the good of everything going on around us, I think helps us stay positive, and there really is a lot of good. We normally would never have done a virtual event, and now we get to do one and welcome even more crafters and have an even bigger good time. So Chris Dayton asked me if we could strip this year. I made Chris come last year, and her station gave away a pin that says, "I love to strip with my junkies." And by strip, we mean sentiment strips, you know, like our simple strips. So we teased Chris that she was the stripper last year at our event. Chris, I won't make you strip again this year. All right, I have talked your ear off now for 37 minutes, so thanks for tuning in today, and I will be back on Thursday, and I promise we'll do something crafty. We'll do some kind of demo. I've got one in my head that I've been waiting to share with you guys for a while, so we will see you then. Have a great afternoon. Bye, everybody.